Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the first night race held in Formula 1, and this is the Singapore Grand Prix here for the 17th round of F1RC and Season 12. Welcome along. We've got a decently packed the grid, and we've got Matsky alongside me. Alright, time for qualifying. Q1, Q2, Q3, 5-minute session. Oh, there we go. 5-minute session, and looks like the green flag will wave. It's quality time. Alright, so let's see, and there we go, there goes the wall. Everyone exit the pit lane. Pi has zero practice, so he's just going to eyeball it. Make sure not to cut the pit lane exit. I saw V-Carb slam the wall, alright. That might have been Sam. Yeah, that's what I talked about the cones being there, to not cut turn 1. So, make sure not to hit those, otherwise you will probably be getting stuck. But we have got...
how do you speed in like these shifty modes? Is there any way you can go faster?
Hold down the up arrow.
Hold up.
Yeah, that's all. Hold down the up arrow, and then you should be going quicker. But anyways, yeah, decently packed the grid. Obviously,
Okay.
it will be bottom 4 actually. 4, 5, 6. Nope, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, never mind. Bottom 3. Bottom 3 out in Q1. We've got I think 10 people. Yep, 10 people. All right. Maybe sector 2.
Oh shit! I forgot.
Huh? Alright.
Screenshot's going to be hell for me because
Oh, Green's already fumbled his entry on his lap as he's hit the bump there in the final corner. So maybe this could be a bottle job from him, but we'll see. He's driving the Rusties today because he sucks in any other car but the Rusties. That's how trash he is. But here we are on board with the 3-time champion somehow. Let's see what he's got for us. Go on the bonnet cam, see what he's up to. Down Raffles Boulevard we go. Of course. We're gonna soon enter turn 6. This will be. First sector for Greenwich Awards at 24.7. Decently quick for him. He's going purple for the time being. Now into this tight right-hand hairpin. He's got a bit wide. Maybe losing him a bit of time. Chris about 3/10 up on his rivals. Rival for the championship, of course, as Green has gotten himself slightly back into the championship fight. Lost some ground in Korea last weekend as Sam managed to finish on the podium that week. And James extended his lead in the championship up to 9 points now in the standings. So, yeah, we'll see what the championship will be like at the end of this race. But Green in the middle sector, it's a 32-3, so he's invalidated that. Let's see who's on a lap right now. We'll spectate freaking Chris, because why not? Chris going through the right-hander. He goes to research tires. Wasn't happy with his lap as he also corner cut. I guess Oiskries will be the next one we'll spectate. He's in the hole to do because he crashed his bar in the pit lane. You might have saw earlier during the intro, but here's the hole to of Oiskry. Now entering the tricky chicane section here. Gotta be crucial not to get a corner cut. Looks like he's gonna continue on with his lap and through the final 2 corners of 19 and 20, I think they are. The main straight we go with Oiskry. What does he do? As he crosses the line, he goes provisional pole to 22.5 for the Brit. So, decent lap for him. About 2 minutes to spare. Pi Luca currently up in P3. Bottom 3 right now. Bruno, Fuda, and James. So James will probably need to get a move on here. He doesn't want to be knocked out, of course, in Q1. 25-0 for the championship leader right now. Oh, hang on.
how many minutes remaining?
We got about 30 seconds left. My bad, I was muted. But yeah, good enough, says Chris. 21-0 for him, so he is miles quick. W sector 1, bruv. Bottom 3, Bruno, Danny, and Pi Luca now in that bottom 3. He was P3 earlier, but he's got 15 seconds to cross the line. He's going to start a new lap, and he needs to make this one count. Danny as well needs to make a lap count. He's currently on his final lap. And this is, what's it? Bruno had 0 practice. Been a minute since this man has driven, but yeah. Currently driving at the moment. Checker flag is out. No more laps allowed to be set, of course. So, Chris saying his first sector was practically perfect. So, the wall is down, I believe. It is not. Alright.
No.
I'll put this one down.
There we go, now it is.
Alright, now. Okay.
I was taking pictures in turn 6,
okay.
I believe.
Okay. James Rigby dropped to P3, but he looks like he's trying to improve right now.
High in
Nope, never mind.
P8.
Yeah, he needs to improve. He's currently on a lap right now. Danny as well. Same thing with Bruno. Danny. Oh, Danny's backed off. So Danny is only going to start P9, unfortunately, for Red Bull. What about Bruno Raptors? Where is he at? Bruno Raptors currently crosses the line. Bruno improves to P9. So Danny drops to last place. And Pi Luca, he's the only one that can improve now. Needs to find some sort of lap to maybe knock Fuda out, because Fuda is on the brink of being eliminated here by the Mercedes. So here's Pi Luca, currently dropped quite a few points in the past recent rounds in terms of the championship. He needs to get his mojo back if he wants to continue to fight for that title, and he needs to set a lap now to try and get in the Q2. Here's Pi Luca coming around the main straight. Does he improve and get in the Q2? He does. He knocks both Red Bulls out of qualifying. Danny's out, Fuda's out, along with Bruno. Bruno and Red Bull sandwich. So both Red Bulls, just like it is in Brazil, they got knocked out here in Q1. They're knocked out here in F1RC in Singapore. Alright, yeah, let's see. Alright, so everyone back to the pit lane. Bottom 3 out. Bruno, Danny, and Fuda. Like 30 minutes. Yeah. I have a bit of catching up to do. Yep. I'm pretty sure Green is the one with the most practice. Green and Oiskry are the ones with the most practice. So.
Mercedes, go back into
oh, great.
pits.
One of the Holtby just flipped. This is Oiskry. So, I think Oiskry's gotten into it. Yeah, he's gotten into the other freaking Holtby. One of the Ferraris as well. Fucking hell, mate. Who the hell is it? Yep, alright, Danny. Love that.
Danny, stop doing shit. Okay. Who's the other Mercedes? Go back into the pits. Oh, wait.
I think he already has.
Left.
Oh, great. Okay. Alright, well, looks like Crush won't be...
Move his car. Oh shit, Okay, I've put it into the corner, so...
Right. Are we ready for Q2 then?
Nice one, whoever stood under the wall.
Love that. Alright, green flag. Q2 is now a go. Again, the bottom 3 will be knocked out. I think Crush is technically involved in that, so... Technically,
yes.
Fucking hell. Right.
Who's... Oh, ASM is here.
I don't think he'll... yeah, he'll probably leave in a minute, but,
Wait, did Futa leave as well?
Yeah. Alright. This has turned from a 10-person race to now 8. Times do need to be reset. Alright.
Okay, where should I take pictures?
Turn 1. Or the final quarter.
Okay.
Ugh.
I'm going to be looking turn 1, 2, and 3.
James and Green Ninja Warrior here. Alright, both James and Green opting not to reset tires. I guess it'll be Green kind of behind James Rigby here. See first person view of what Green sees as we start his qualifying lap with him. James taking a much more aggressive line. Green going all wide over the curb. I don't know if that'll be a CC for exceeding track limits. We'll have to see by the time he completes the first sector. But here is the down Raffles Boulevard through turn 4 we just went. Very aggressive on the curve on entry and exit. And a kink right-hand corner, the first sector for these drivers. It's advantage Green Ninja Warrior 24.5, slightly ahead of James Rigby. To the hairpin now. So you can see James going slightly wide there again as well. With Green gaining a bit of time to this middle sector. Has anyone improved in the first sector? Yes, Chris beating out his teammate and Green Ninja Warrior. Slightly wide there, this section of the racetrack.
I missed my chance to something in my screws. Fucked up.
The hairpin over the Anderson Bridge. Green Ninja Warrior now really gaining on James here. Basically side by side with him, but it was probably not ideal.
Who's driving the Mercedes in turn 1?
Might be Danny actually. Okay. Right, middle sector. Chris absolutely flying in both sectors right now, so he is cooking. About Green 32.1, Power to 32.0. He's in for a decent lap. Looks like it. Here goes James and Green though. Let's see. Green went a 21.7. James invalidated. It would have been a 21.8 for him. So yeah. Luca, let's see what he's up to. Coming around the final corner. Chris with a 21.2. 5/10 clear. Green Ninja Warrior. Here's Luca then to cross the line. Luca goes P3 with a 2-minute lap time. Okay. Never mind. Doesn't really matter then. Or it would have been a 22.3. Chapman has joined the game. Welcome, Chapman. So, are we including crushed and
yes.
food? Or yeah. So technically, crushed and yeah, both Red Bull drivers are here, but you can drive the McLaren just like you did back in season 6. Drive that. This is Q2 though. You have to wait for the race. So we're including crushed, so that means 2 people knocked out here then.
Yes.
Okay, so currently that'd be Sam and James. So James going for one more time to reset his tires and go for another lap. Sam is improving in his lap right now. He's got a minute to make it to the line. I think he should have enough time. In the middle sector, what is it like for Sam? It's a 33.0 for the V-Carb. Looked pretty decent in Korea. Looked pacey. Was able to get a podium last week. And he goes to reset his tires for one final attempt. James Rigby has now started his final attempt. Championship leader, what does he have to provide for us? Let's see. Into turn 5. Very aggressive over the curbs goes the Braun GP, even though it should be a Rust-eze. 30 seconds remain in Q2. Oyskry now pushed down as Sam went to P3. 24.5. It is an improvement for James Rigby. Oyskry as well need to try and find some time. He's in the hole to do. In the first sector, what does Oyskry do? 10 seconds. 24.6 for Oyskry.
Is anyone crossing the line?
Doesn't look. Oh crap! Nope, doesn't look like it. All right. My camera just freaking broke. All right, we're fine. Onboard of Oyskry here. 24.6 in that first sector, climbing the curb here over the Anderson Bridge. And he needs to find some sort of improvement. Little mistake or a little correction haven't made through the hairpin. Not ideal for him. James Rigby is improving as well. It's a 31.8 for him in the middle sector. Chris a 31.6 for him. What is Oyskry going to do in this middle sector? Look very aggressive over the curb. 32.2. He's back down and that's a CC. That is not a... It did look like a CC, to be honest, mate. It did. So Oyskry will be knocked out. So will Pi, I think. I think Pi might be knocked out here if he doesn't improve. Yeah, Pi and Luca's going to be knocked out. So Oyskry and Pi, both eliminated. Yeah, always. Alright, mate. Come on. Alright,
Is anyone still on a lap?
nah, it doesn't really matter if they are.
Okay.
Alright, Oyskry and Pi are knocked out, so, yeah. Q2 results. Chris again topping the session. 5/10 clear.
E7.
Yeah. Alright.
My car's like, yeah, because that's the cones.
Yeah,
And
you're
that
stuck
it
in the
doesn't
cones.
really matter, so yeah, there's a cone right here.
Those are to prevent people from cutting turn 1 and cutting the pit lane exit,
I mean, you're
so...
out anyway, so
Alright. Okay, so it should be Sam, Green, James, and Chris in Q3. So 4 cars. Hopefully they're
don't
here.
start the timer yet because the other wall isn't up yet.
Okay.
Why can I not select that? Okay, now I can. But the other wall is up. Oh fuck, yes,
Alright, we good now?
yes.
Alright. I didn't feel like installing it, Pi, so yeah. That's why we have the old one. But Q3 is a go. Oh god, and Sam's hit the cone. Right. Danny, you're a faggot, so I don't want to hear it. Yeah.
Oh, that's FI act oops. Accidentally sent an image in FA instead of photography.
Uh. Okay.
I'm at the bridge right now.
Yeah. And we're doing outlaps. Looks like it is Chris leading the way. Is it Chris? Yeah, it is. Chris and
That's
James. Technically both Rusties is here. With Green being the Brawn, but you know he doesn't want to drive the Brawn because he sucks. So James continues on. Alright, let's see. James Rigby. What does he have? Actually, no, let's spectate Chris. I haven't spectated Chris yet. Let's spectate Chris. Man, sitting second in the standings. Could have led the championship after Korea last week, but fumbled it on the final lap. In the final corner, matter of fact. Needs to try and get some sort of redemption on James Rigby this week. Here in another Asian country of Singapore. This time, it's under the lights. Last time it was in the sunset. But, you know. Don't know what the hell the safety car is doing up on the track, but, you know. Let's see what Chris has got for the first sector. James Rigby at 24.5. Chris at 24.3. 2/10 up on his teammate. Alright. Looks like he's got that first sector nailed down. What about Green? He's done at 24.6. Slowest of the 3 so far. Very close to the wall. Gets Chris approaching George Russell corner. Doesn't do it, George Russell, so that's at least good. Aggressive over the curve for the Sam's first sector. It's at 25.6. He's miles off. Nah, you can cut that corner a decent amount. What about the middle sector for Chris? It's at 31.6. Matches his personal best. Using all the track as well on entry and exit. Very much on the limit. Purple in both sectors for Chris. An advantage him so far. James wants to go reset his tires. Now into the chicane we go. Very aggressive through here. Gets onto the yellow part of the track. Doing exactly what it needs to do to get on the provisional pole. With 2 quarters to go. And now just the main straight. Power down to the line, and here's Chris across the line at 21.0. Can't quite get into the 1 minute 20s, but still a very decent lap and a very decent banker. It's a 25.0 in that final sector. Alright. What is Green Ninja Warrior got to respond with that? He goes up and would have been P2, but you know, nah. Sam as well, I think he cornered it, yeah. So everyone except for Chris is corner cut on their opening lap. I think they're going to have 2 more. Green flying through turn 4 and 5 now. Sparks flying up underneath the car and completing the first sector. James is now matched Chris's personal best. It's a 24.3 as well for James Rigby. Now he's purple. Green with another 24.6, but can't quite match what James and Chris can do so far. So hang on. It isn't over. Oh, a bit of oversteer for James Rigby though, exiting the hairpin. He fumbled, says Pi Luca. We've got the final sector to navigate through. James Rigby. Same line that Chris took through that corner. It's a 32-1. It's not as quick as the middle sector that Chris was able to set. Quite a ways off as well. So he needs a mighty final sector if he wants to at least be in competition with Chris now. He's chosen to not reset his tires as well, so James really going for it. This will be his final lap that is about to start. Chris right behind him. Here goes James Rigby. It's a 21-3. Chris right behind his teammate. Chris trying to extend his advantage as well. High move off the corner. Thanks. Alright, well that's what James is doing. Complaining. Green Ninja Warrior starting his final lap. Where's Sam in all of this? I haven't spectated much of Sam. Sam has also started this final lap. Climbing the curb. But James is not happy that he was able to not improve. So it's only going to be up to Green Ninja Warrior. See what he can do. First sector. Finally, it's another an improvement. 24-5. This time he's a 10th quicker, but he gets real close. I think he might have just tapped the wall there. Ninja Warrior. And look, oh, he's having a downshift. It's not ideal for the Canadian here. Technically a fucking, what are they called? Jordanese? I don't know. He's Arabic, bomb land, but you know. That's, he represents the Canadian flag. Oh, bit of a mistake to the hairpin. I don't think this is going to be a good middle sector for Green Ninja Warrior. It's not an improvement, it's a 32-5. Miles off the pace. Sam, what's he up to? Completing the middle sector. He's invalidated, so he won't improve. Green Ninja Warrior at the minimum will be on the front row.
Whoever the fucking Rusties was, fuck you.
Right, okay. Yeah, Green Ninja Warrior minimum will be on the front row, and he comes into the pit lane. So that's qualifying then. Chris again bags another pole position. He got one last week, gets one again here in Singapore. This time, Green Ninja Warrior is the one that lines up alongside him, not his teammate James. Alright. And Sam in P4.